Welcome everyone. Today we are diving into the art of workplace diplomacy with a twist. Ever had a coworker who makes you wonder if you have accidentally walked onto the set of a reality show? You know, the type who can turn a simple team meeting into a full-blown soap opera. Well, fear not. In this video, I'm arming you with the skills to report their toxic coworker while looking like the office saint. Halo and all. We'll cover everything from presenting the facts tactfully to mastering the subtle art of I'm just here to help. So let's get started. First things first, if your boss is a mean, manipulative and conniving person, you might as well confide in a wall about your toxic coworker. Stand in front of it, pour your heart out and hopefully you'll feel better. A toxic boss will never genuinely listen to you. Instead, they may weaponize your grievances against your coworker or worse, against you. In this case, a wall becomes the better option. Sharing your concerns about a toxic coworker with a toxic boss is not advisable. It's like expecting one criminal to testify against another. They're more likely to team up. However, if your boss is a reasonable and decent human being, you can approach the situation strategically. When dealing with a toxic coworker, it's important to be strategic about how you share information about their behavior. Emotional abusers are skilled at manipulation and control, so exposing them requires a careful approach. Here is a guide on how to effectively share, but without falling into their traps. When you are ready to pull back the curtain on your toxic coworker, keep the focus on what they do, not on your psychological assessment. Instead of saying he is a narcissist or he is toxic, try something like he consistently interrupts me during team meetings to undermine my ideas, which makes it hard for me to contribute. Remember, even their speech is a form of behavior. Avoid the temptation to share your conclusions even if they are based on years of experience. Stick to the facts and let their actions tell the story. After all, it's much more impactful to say, she loudly criticized my work in front of the entire team, even though I had followed her instructions exactly, than to label her as mean and harsh. Let the evidence do the talking. People are smart enough to connect the dots without you playing Dr. Phil. The strongest way to present facts is through independent documentation, such as emails, meeting notes, or direct messages. You can also record audio conversations depending on the laws in your country. Your boss may not have the time or attention span to hear all the details, or he may not fully grasp the nature of the toxic coworker or the significance of their actions. Avoid overwhelming your boss with long stories or numerous documents unless you have their permission. Instead, use one or two clear, well-documented examples of bad behavior of your toxic coworker. Think of it like a highlight reel. Nobody wants to watch the entire season when you can just show them the best or the worst bits. Let your boss know you have got more examples in your back pocket just in case they are feeling particularly adventurous. This shows your sensitivity to their limited time and attention and makes your case more compelling. When addressing concerns about a toxic coworker, it's crucial to present the facts in a way that allows your boss or HR to draw their own conclusions. Those in authority often pride themselves on their ability to analyze situations and solve problems. It's part of their identity as leaders or experts. If you overwhelm them with judgments, labels, or emotional reactions, you risk coming across as overly critical or biased, which may backfire. Instead, focus on providing concise, well-organized information that is clear and devoid of emotional framing. Begin with something neutral like, let me share an example of what happened, instead of launching into, here's why they are a horrible person. Stick to clear, well-documented facts from specific incidents and let the coworker's behavior speak for itself. Keep your tone measured and neutral. Playing slightly ignorant can also work wonders. Let your boss have the joy of connecting the dots themselves like Sherlock Holmes, solving yet another baffling case while you nod along as the humble Watson. Avoid turning the conversation into a personality roast. Stick to actions and behaviors, things like missed deadlines, passive-aggressive comments, or sabotaging teamwork, not your personal theories about their inner psyche. Leaders appreciate when you give them the space to have their own moment of realization rather than spoon-feeding them conclusions. This strategic approach allows you to share what needs to be said without sounding accusatory or undermining your own credibility. Focus strictly on the behaviors, not the coworker's personality or psyche, and let the evidence speak for itself. By sticking to the actions and leaving personality assessments to the therapists, you'll come across as professional, credible, and maybe even a bit saintly. Follow these tips and you'll be the office saint, not the villain. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own workplace escapades in the comments below. Until next time, keep it classy, keep it factual, and remember, no one needs to hear about your coworkers' unresolved childhood issues. Happy reporting.